Hello, my name is Sweetie Shea, and welcome to our channel Coding with JS. We will learn how JavaScript implicitly coerces types and the weird results it can produce.
JavaScript has a reputation for being weird about types. Most of that reputation comes from one single feature. When you mix types, the language converts them automatically. That automatic conversion is called implicit type coercion. People treat the results as random jokes on the internet. They are not random at all. There are two rules. By the end of this video, you will predict every one of them. Let us begin with the most famous example of all. We add the string 5 to the number 3. And the answer that comes back is the string 5-3. Not the number 8, which is what most beginners expect. Let us walk through exactly why that happens. The plus operator looks at both of its operands first. It asks one specific question before doing anything else. Is either one of these two values a string? If the answer is yes, it treats the whole thing as text. So the number 3 gets converted into the string 3. Then the two strings are joined end to end, giving us the two-character string 5-3. Now watch what happens with a different operator entirely. We take the exact same string 5 and subtract 3. This time the answer is the actual number 2. Same string, same number, completely different behavior. So why on earth do they disagree with each other? Here is the key insight of this entire video. The minus operator has no meaning for strings at all. You cannot subtract one piece of text from another. The idea simply does not exist in the language. So minus has exactly one job, which is arithmetic. It converts both sides to numbers and then subtracts. Plus, by contrast, has two completely separate meanings. It means add these numbers, and it also means join this text. Having two meanings is what programmers call being overloaded. And when two meanings compete, one of them has to win. In JavaScript, the string meaning wins whenever a string is present. That single decision explains almost every confusing example. Let us state the rule as plainly as possible. Plus prefers strings and every other maths operator prefers numbers. That is genuinely the whole thing in one sentence. Let us test it against multiplication to be sure. Here both operands are strings, which looks like string territory. But multiplication has no string meaning, exactly like minus. So both sides convert to numbers and we get 10. Even though neither operand was a number to begin with. The rule held perfectly, exactly as promised. Now let us bring booleans into the picture. We add the number 1 to the boolean true. Neither side is a string, so plus does arithmetic. Which means true has to become a number somehow. And in JavaScript, true converts into the number 1. While false converts into the number 0. So 1 plus true is really 1 plus 1, giving 2. Null also converts to 0 when a number is needed. But undefined converts to none instead, which is important. That difference between null and undefined bites people regularly. Let us test the string rule against null as well. Here we add the string 5 to null itself. One side is a string, so the string meaning wins immediately. Null converts into the 4-letter text null. And we get the string 5 followed by null. Notice that null became 0 in arithmetic, but null is text. The conversion depends entirely on what the operator wanted. Now for the example that gets posted online constantly. We add an empty array to an empty object. The result is the strange-looking text object. People show this as proof the language is broken. It is not broken, it follows the rules precisely. Here is the extra rule needed to explain it. Operators cannot work on objects, only on primitive values. So any object is converted to a primitive first. An array converts by joining its elements with commas. An empty array has no elements, so it becomes an empty string. A plain object has no useful text form at all. So it falls back to the generic text object. Now plus sees two strings, so it joins them. Empty string plus object gives exactly what we saw. Every step there was completely predictable. Let us confirm the array rule with real elements. Here we add an array of 2 numbers to an array of 1. The first array becomes the text 1, 2. The second array becomes simply the text 3. Then those 2 strings are joined together, giving 1, 2, 3, which looks bizarre out of context. But every single step of it was a rule we already knew. There is one more conversion worth knowing about. What if a string genuinely cannot become a number? Subtracting 3 from the word hello is meaningless. So the conversion produces null, not an error. And null spreads through every calculation it touches, which is why a single bad value can poison a whole total. That is the real practical danger of implicit coercion. So how do you protect yourself from all of this? The answer is refreshingly simple: convert explicitly. Wrap values in number when you want arithmetic. Wrap them in string when you want text. Then the operator never has to guess anything at all. Your code becomes obvious to every future reader. And template literals avoid plus for strings entirely. So let us gather everything into the 2 rules. Plus prefers strings whenever either side is a string. Every other maths operator always converts to numbers. Objects become primitives first, and arrays join with commas. True is 1, false is 0, null is 0, undefined is none. Learn those, and none of the internet jokes will surprise you.